Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many, and always said that success is no accident, it takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody, comes close.
Pelé, the gold standard, head and shoulders above the rest. Denilson. And no, he's seen through all of that. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's picked his way through. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Not the most accurate pass. Takes a shot! That was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's made its way to him. Looking for options for movement. That's very neat. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Now, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Mbappe does well to stand firm and defend it. Can he get it through? Picked out brilliantly. Denilson! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Watford upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
"30 minutes gone." Shifted it to the flank. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Gavi. Out to the right. Mbappe. And it's Gavi. And here's Ibrahimovic. Mbappe! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. He is through here. Danielson. But he's forced to go back. And Serginho. Pull it. Oh, good spread. Spread it left. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pele. Danielson. Gavi does well to get it back. Oh, smashing header! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. And that has been cleared. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Llorente, he's got tall. He would have been quick to recover this. Serginho does really well to... Real chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Saliba. And it's Serginho. Here's Llorente. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, no joy this time.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
There's no flag. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. This looks promising. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Gavi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Gavi. Danielson. Now it's Pele. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's a promising position.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Just about up to 75 minutes. He's in a great position here. Tries to play it through. Shot, surely! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
There will be a throw-in. Watford can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Madrid are still in search of that breakthrough goal. Watford looking to pass their way through. Played out towards the right wing. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Aimed beyond the defence. Van Dijk. Lovely ball and a real chance now. It's Ibrahimovic! And that's been won straight back. Now it's Mbappe. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Well, after all of that, Jim... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Gullit with the short one. Llorente! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Madrid have their second corner now. That's a lovely pass. Turns and goes back. Cleared away, and now they can spring out of defence. And it's Ibrahimovic. He shifted it to the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And this is Pelé. Pelé, and he shoots! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Pele really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Gavi. Now it's Pele. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's the chance to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. That's been cut out, well played. Quality ball.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's been shifted off it. Now the ball's gone astray.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And the shot! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. "30 minutes gone. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Pele. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's gone loose. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Shot, surely! It's in! And they're back in front! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Spread it left. He's in space and looking for options. Serves up at Ibrahimovic! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mbappe, well seen, saw that coming.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Murphy. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nielsen. And it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Shot could be on. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. And the half-time whistle goes. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Madrid are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now this could be a chance. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Lovely bit of skill. Good ball, good take. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Van Dijk. Llorente. Tries to pass it through. Llorente receives it in a wide position. And that's a throw. Gavi. Pull it. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And this is Pele. It's Pele! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Llorente! Decent enough try. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Hullet. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
Gavi. And here's Ibrahimovic. He's going for goal! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And this is Pele. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Well, that's great chance! He has done it! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. He has found the way through. Now that's a fine challenge. Pele. Ibrahimovic. Denilson. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Van Dijk. Gavi. And this is Pele! Pele! It's a loose ball. And it's come back out to him. He can get that clear. Gavi. And it's Hullet. And here's Ibrahimovic. Lovely feet. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's on it, can he get away? And here's Mbappe. Llorente has it out wide and in space. He gets big! Oh, off the bar! Ibrahimovic gets flagged offside. Oh, strongly challenged there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he get onto this? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's through, it's one-on-one. He's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Oh, sweet feet. Chance to deliver. Gets his head on it! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mbappe. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. 4 added minutes on the board. Murphy. Nice physical challenge. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And we're done. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Pele claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for... So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. And it looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Good chance here! Great effort, but no way through.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Chance for a shot! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Chance to deliver. And that is masterful defending.
Make all the difference on these set pieces.
It's Rui Costa. Rui Costa! Corner number 2 then. Barcelona have the chance to go. It's Rui Costa! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Cleared without complication. Now it's Pelé. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. The less said about that pass, the better. Rui Costa. Madrid are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Played into space out wide. Foden. Now it's Mbappe. Barcelona were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
And he plays one through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's found a way through. That could spell trouble.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's an imaginative pass. Odo. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Rui Costa. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now that's well seen too. He's a sharp little ball here. Foden. Hazard. Saliba can get it clear. Pull it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's worked it through. He's one-on-one! And the shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And he's intervened well there. Pull it. Pele. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe. Now it's Pele.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Picked out brilliant. He's having a shot! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Madrid, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Konate kept his eye on it, and he's there. A searching ball out wide. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Serginho. Pull it. Aimed beyond the defence. Could be danger here. Nicely weighted ball. Look at the space here. Shot, surely! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's in. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obvious.
Can he finish? Well, the ball's come loose, and he's following up! Well, now it's a race for the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's in on Mbappe! And that's wide.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Odo. Now it's Pele. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. He's got tall. No joy, but a decent try. So, third corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! Well, there's the clearance. Now there's a great chance! They want to be quick to recover this.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Scholes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So we've reached the hour mark. Rui Costa. That's a cute ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. Scholes. Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. That is... It's Pele! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And it's Scholes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Rui Costa. Hazard, played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Odo. Gullit has created one goal already. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Serginho makes the interception. Well, that pass isn't the best. Great defending, strong and determined. Serginho. And this is Ibrahimovic. The message is clear, none shall pass. Foden. Rui Costa. And it's Gullit. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a key interception. That has ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. And here's Ibrahimovic. Danielson in acres of space out wide. Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he was quick to react. Well, that has not gone well. Tries to play it through. Mbappe! And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Mbappe. Pele. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking to play him in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Courtois clears.
Un minuto de descuento.
Rui Costa. Oh, this is a terrific run. Pele. He has a look up. Can he finish?
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And that is that. Madrid, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Pele gleefully reminding us of... And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And the finish! Oh, it's gone in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Might be dangerous. Mbappe! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Brilliantly cut out. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Mbappe. Foden. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Ibrahimovic, and he's managed to get free.
Ibrahimovic really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should...
And Cruyff! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected though.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Mbappe! Oh! Fantastic! About as smooth as it gets. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Rui Costa. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's got away. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. It's a promising position. Delivery from Mbappe. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking for options for movement. And he can clear it away. Barcelona are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Scholes. And Azar. He's a sharp little ball here. Foden gets into some space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Dijk. Rui Costa. And it's Hullet. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pass somewhat off target. Odo. Van Dijk. That's an imaginative pass. And he's intervened well there. Good ball, good take. That is a great pick out. Now Mbappe. Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Pull it over to the left. Well, that looks a decent ball. Cruyff looking to get on the end of this. Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Caught offside that time. Odo. And it's Odo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's good play. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Pull it. And here's Cruyff. And it's Serginho. He is through here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Messi tries to pass it through. Well, played right into Foden. Oh, shooting chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Barcelona really have stepped it up.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Madrid kick off the second half. That has been cut short. Pullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Denilson. That's a lovely, neat pass. That has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now, this could be a chance. And this is Ibrahim. Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Serginho promptly onto that, and that is that. Foden. Odo. Rui Costa. Rui Costa. Now it's Cruyff. Spread it left. And Serginho. Now he's got space here. No, that's been intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. That is ended up in no man's land. Rui Costa, who does have an assist to his name. Knocks it out wide. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Donnarumma claims it. Safe hands. Aims beyond the defence.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Saliba. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Messi goes steaming forward. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Saliba, pull it. Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe. Now it's Hullet. Tries to play it through. Oh, well measured. Decent chance! And he's found the net! And they've got their lead back. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Madrid take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, cracking ball. He's having a shot! And here's Mbappe. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Chips it through. Courtois claims comfortably.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. And it's Ibrahimovic. Couldn't squeeze it through. Pull it. Cruyff. And they're on him in a flash.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Van Dijk. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Mbappe looking to run onto it. It's a pretty loose pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pull it. Oh, good take in a good area. It's Ibrahimovic! And that would have been game, set and match.
Ibrahimovic really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere. Big chance! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the lead now is Ibrahimovic! And it's there! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that means just one thing. Match ball. Chance for a shot! They've done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed...
He's had a shot! He's got a goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And this is Cruyff. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Ibrahimovic! And he's lifted it over. It's Ibrahimovic! He has done it! And that's it. That was always inevitable.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And that is that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Ibrahimovic, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result just...
Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. Mbappe! Split-second reaction.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Rodri running with the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. Now it's Cruyff. Played into space out wide. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Van Dijk makes the interception. Pull it. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Now it's Mbappe. And that pass just didn't quite work. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now he's off and running.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Gullit. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's an imaginative pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Aimed beyond the defence. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Ibrahimovic. Hazard. Now, can they get him away? Chance, surely! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Danielson. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! And it's come back out to him. And he's found the net! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Ibrahimovic. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And that's a dangerous ball. Ah, that's a fine interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Odo. Oh, played through for the wide man.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And he was alert to it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Rui Costa. Chance! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well, played right into his path. He's having a shot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Scholes. Knocks it into space. Mbappe finds himself offside. Madrid have... Oh, they could be caught out here. He's shifted, and the shot! Oh, taken with style! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. That looks a good ball through. Hazard gets flagged offside. It's just beyond his reach. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20. Hazard.
Here we go again then.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 11. Cambio de jugadores.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Pull it. Madrid come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Pull it. That's a lovely, neat pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Rijkaard. And this is Pele. And it's Pele! It's fallen loose again. They've done it. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another.
Goes for a shot! Corner number 3 coming up. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, that's nice. Rui Costa. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He won't be happy with that one. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's in on goal. Great shot at goal. It's a goal. Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He is through here. That is lovely. Shifted it to the flank, and it's Hullet. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Nicely aimed pass. Pele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pele! He's scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind...
And the shot! He has done it! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Foden. Pass somewhat off target. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rodri. Spread neatly. Not the most accurate pass. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Barcelona got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. He can get that clear. Rijkaard. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Scholes. Oh, well played. That has... Oh no, this does not look good. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Just 5 minutes left. Just about within shooting range. Oh, there was plenty on that. Goes long and straight. Ibrahimovic. Hullet. Now it's Pele. Foden. And it's Messi. Van Dijk cuts it out. There will be 4 extra minutes. Now that's well seen too. Pele. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, super ball. Shapes to shoot. It's hit the upright. He's got a goal. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it is time to let them at it.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
And already we're underway here. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pass somewhat off target. And they're back on the ball again. Nicely weighted ball. He might be in here! Mbappe! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And it's Otto, showing great feet there. He has found the way through, delivered across.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Donnarumma claims comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great vision, and he's picked out the run. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Rui Costa, pull it. Now it's Pele. Rijkaard tries to play it through. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Gattuso. Oh, well measured. He's picked his way through. Decent chance! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Well, we expected better, and so did he.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Barcelona are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Konate concedes a free kick for that. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Barcelona are looking to go. He's going for goal! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Not the most accurate pass. Pull it. And it's Rui Costa. Madrid leading currently through the only goal of the game, an own goal as it turned out, 1-0 the score. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. No way through. Rui Costa. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found a way through. Big chance! They've done it! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the...
Just the goalkeeper. Can he finish? We've got a goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Guardiola. Gattuso demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Ibrahimovic. He's had it taken off him. Pull it. Can he latch on to this? Foden. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. And he shoots! There it is! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence...
And the first half is done. Madrid are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Foden. That has not gone well. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Mbappe. That's an excellent interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And smartly reclaimed. Foden is in a really good position out wide. It's a goal kick. Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. So, third corner of the game. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here, and it's been played through. He saw the danger and he went crashing in.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And this is Pele. Good take, and is he in? Rui Costa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's quick to get it clear again. Otto made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. There's the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Gattuso, now it's Rui Costa. Konate kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bullet. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's a pretty loose pass. Gattuso. Now it's Pele. Rui Costa. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bullet. Rui Costa. And he's intervened well there. Azar. Nice-looking ball. Well, nicely intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Van Dijk makes the interception. Bullet. Now it's Pele. That's an imaginative pass. Serginho. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Neatly clipped into space. It's a promising position.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in. He's away! Plenty... And the finish! Oh, no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
En el Barcelona. El dorsal 22. Scholes. El dorsal 11. El dorsal
Messi
20.
plays it short.
Casa. El dorsal 8.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
Serán sustituidos por...
Plays it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rodri. The final seconds now. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Pinches it off him. And that's it. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
We have already started here. That's the throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
He's tried one! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Rui Costa. He's having a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, good-looking ball, and he's being shifted off it. Scholes. That ball looks a good one. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. It's their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. The pass has gone astray. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Pele. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. And that is a little undercooked. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's had a shot! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Konate. Great vision. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Hazard. Bullet. Half an hour played now. That has not gone well. Can he get on the end of this? Hazard. Gattuso spots it and intercepts. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Pele. And this is Ibrahimovic. Denilson. Ambitious ball here. It's a pretty loose pass. It's Rui Costa. Bullet has found the net here, of course. Brilliantly cut out. That is ended up in no man's land. Madrid looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Guardiola calmly anticipates. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Foden. Looking for options for movement. Bullet. Denilson. Pele. Otto. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. That's good play. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Hullet, and he's worked it through. That is a brilliant interception. That's going to go a long way. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Gattuso. Foden, and he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Guardiola. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Rui Costa picks it up out wide. He slings it in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Pull it. Chance! Hits off target and by quite a way. Serginho. Mbappe. Gattuso. Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task...
Mbappe, and the shot! Yes! And the second half is off to a flyer! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Rijkaard takes control of it and he's on the move. It's Rui Costa. Now it's Pele. That is a great pick out. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Mbappe. Pull it. So 2-1 now, and things have got a... It's Rui Costa! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
He's through here. And he's cut it out. Denilson. Ibrahimovic. Tries to... Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's managed to get free. Ibrahimovic! And that's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. And here's Rui Costa. Foden puts his foot on the gas. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Foden. This looks promising. He is starved of space and time. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Pelé. Nicely weighted ball. Goes for a shot! Yes! And they are cruising away. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Madrid blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Hullet. And claimed it back swiftly. Not the most accurate pass. Foden. Good ball, good take. Pelé. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking for the run. And this is Pelé. Shapes to shoot. He's scored. Comfort, yet more comfort. Easing away. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Madrid are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Rui Costa. That's a nicely shaped ball. It's Pelé! Keeper always had the measure of that. Messi. Van Dijk cuts it out. Saliba. Hullet looks to get on the end of this. And it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Hullet. Hullet has got himself a free kick. And here's Rui Costa. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, that pass isn't the best. Foden. And he's there to retrieve it. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Mbappe! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now, can they get him away? That's been slipped through. Pelé is on his own. Shapes to shoot! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's a chance for a shot! It's in! Level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, what has happened here? Gattuso. Pelé. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And the pass is intercepted. Konate. Looking for options for movement. Gattuso. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Danielson in acres of space out wide. He's having a shot! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Gattuso. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Hullet. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Danielson aimed beyond the defence. Ibrahimovic. Caught offside that time. Barcelona have reclaimed it. And he shoots! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Danielson has it out wide and in space. Messi, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has ended up in no man's land. Cute ball now, how can he reach? It's Pelé!
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Ibrahimovic! That was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
And he's following up! Yes! And they get themselves in front! Piercing, Piercing and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Azar. Van Dijk. Well, that has not gone well. Alexander-Arnold gets good distance on it. Denilson. Konate attempts a clearance. Passes short and sharp. And he's there to clear it.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Pullet goes short. And that was very necessary. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. Good take, and is he... Tries a shot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so...
There's the shot! Big moment! Massive goal! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Pele really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Konate. And here's Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Vardiol. It's Rui Costa. Out to the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, smashing header! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. And there's the end of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Madrid head into half-time, 2 up, but goals flying in at both ends. There is little safety in that lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Real chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he's had it nicked away. That pass has been well intercepted. He is through here. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Azar. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to play it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pullet. Has a shot! That's going to go a long way.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Foden. And smartly reclaimed.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Rijkaard clears it away. Now Foden. Gattuso. Gattuso gives no quarter whatsoever. Now it's Pele, and this is Rui Costa. Now this could be a chance. And a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has...
Goes for a shot! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop. Corner number 4 coming up here. Header comes in! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Alexander-Arnold, great vision. Alexander-Arnold looking to hit the byline here. Courtois claims it without any fuss. And here's Mbappe, and here's Foden. Pull it. Ibrahimovic could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Now it's Messi. That looks a cracking ball. He's got away. Shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Gattuso. Now it's Rui Costa. Pull it. Gattuso. Spread it left. To Nielsen. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, well played, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ibrahimovic. And the shot! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And it's Otto. It's Ibrahimovic! And yes, it's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Madrid are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Otto. Now it's Pele. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Goes looking wide. Serginho. Opts for safety. Azar. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? And it's made its way to him. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific, the other quite... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Mbappe completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Pelé. Denilson. He's got away. Well, what about this cross? And the keeper gets his hands on it. Cullen. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Denilson. Bullet. Tuanzebe. It's Florentino Luis. Kyle Walker. And Chouna. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Denilson providing an outlet on that flank. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. That has been knocked clear. Burnley have the chance to go the other way.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Spread out to the left. Anthony. Tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pelé. Gavi. And it's Llorente. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Out to the left it goes. Great vision. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Nicely spread. Chouna receives it in a wide position, showing good feet. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Mbappe. Bullet. It's Gavi. That has been slung wide. Denilson will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's another throw. And it's Ibrahimovic. Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's lofted. It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far.
Pelé is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Cullen. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Walker. Knocks it into space. Now that is a hefty challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Pull it. And it's Gavi. He's looking wide. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Anthony. Looking for options for movement. Hartman could try cutting inside here. Oh, nice touch. Hit into the middle. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself. Serginho. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Hello everybody.
Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
That gets things going for the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Danielson is in a really good position out wide. Big header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Crossed in again. Oh, what a climb! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a nicely weighted pass. And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
The goal scorer after
That
50
was
minutes.
a given. It always was.
Pele really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Over to the left. Anthony. Burnley looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Llorente. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pullet looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Danielson. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now the ball in. That's an excellent interception.
Well, as responses go to falling behind, this is quite encouraging. They look quite dangerous here.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Number 17 coming on the field is number 10.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Edwards.
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Pele has found the net here, of course.